Welcome everybody to the World of Ability Podcast Network. My name is Emily Gilmer and am a podcast assistant here. And excited to bring you another episode of Choose Greater Health uh, with Miss Paige Spears. That I've been doing for us a little while now. The first and on the second and fourth Fridays of the month at 2 o'clock p.m. Central. So welcome, Paige.
Hey, Emily. And today we have a little discussion with myself and you and Sue about what we do for our own well being. For instance, in my case, I enjoy therapeutic horseback riding during the spring and summer and autumn months. We're starting again for this upcoming season in March, and I'm looking forward to that. And I've also been working with a naturopath on my nutrition recently and getting my supplements dialed in, and also a women's health provider about hormone support. And what about you?
So I've for the last couple of years now I've been going to the gym, which is just kind of down the street from me. Like a few days a week. Like lifting some weights and uh other things, which has been good. Uh, Good for high health and sort of accountability to uh keep going and kind of keeping in shape and so on. Um, so yeah, a little bit of I've been doing. And then also trying the whole uh eating thing with like eating healthy and so on. With like tacos and whatever else. Trying to get the veggies and then kind of things. But and then
Yeah, the
when it's nice out, and not frigidly cold like it is here at the moment. Usually like to be go outside, like riding my bike or taking a walk or things like that. But
yeah,
but horseback riding sounds fun though. I haven't been on a horse in
yeah.
forever.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I first started therapeutic horseback riding at a barn that was in Illinois since I had moved from the central Missouri area up to northern Illinois for a few months after the injury to recover with my parents, and so that I found out about the horseback riding from an outpatient clinic support group, and they had a therapeutic horseback riding uh, PTOT there, who was the guest speaker. So I started doing that, and I had private lessons at first with a leader and sidewalkers alongside the horse. Although my balance was good anyway, and that enhanced it, of course, since I started riding in a bareback pad. And the horse was a halflinger, and those are kind of short, round bodied horses, and I would swing my legs to one side and then the back and then the other side while the horse was walking. And I did all kinds of other things also, like holding a ball and my arms extended and twisting to each side and uh, putting the ball in a basketball hoop. And I even did a thing where I would hold one end of a PVC pole in each hand, and my instructor would walk behind the horse with the other ends in her hands and get some arm swing going with me while the horse walked. And that was good for my mobility integration and getting an optimal walking pattern reestablished.
Yeah, I haven't been on a horse in a while, but that's impressive. I don't know if it takes some practice for you. I mean, just one thing just to be on the horse is riding, but doing all the other stuff too, that's great. Along with that, then that's impressive.
Yeah, I worked
It
on my
takes some
core
practice.
and balance and yeah, integrating everything together. And it's been really fun to go in the group classes now at my current therapy barn. And that's about 45 minutes from where I live now in Missouri. And we have sessions in spring, summer, and autumn. And I've recently been doing just the spring and autumn sessions since the summer one, well, it tends to be hot. And also the last class of each session is the horse show. And the last class of the summer session is when my family vacations in Michigan have been. So I've just opted to ride in the spring and autumn sessions. And this last October, I got to ride in the ride-a-thon since we were in town at the time. And I rode my now current therapy horse, Lady, who is a little quarter horse. And so we got to ride in the back pastures and places we don't normally go on, in addition to the usual trails.
Awesome. Did you do anything outside of horse riding, or is that your main
I also
like?
do neuromovement sessions, and that also integrates my brain back with the rest of my body and gets things coordinated. And I've also had myofascial sessions in the last few months.
Awesome.
Yeah, those have been really helpful. And also, I did neurofeedback for 8 months, twice a week in the first year after injury. And I credit that with establishing a good emotional baseline so then the nutrition could pick up from there and I didn't need the pharmaceuticals anymore. And I've also come up with some good systems of organizing tasks and getting things done. Like I have a big pill caddy now for all of my supplements, and it's daily boxes that all fit into one holder. And I've been refilling those on a weekly basis, usually on Fridays, since I have supplements that I take 3 times a day now. And there are some extras that I take either 45 minutes before breakfast, what I'm currently doing, or previously I did 45 minutes after dinner. So I have spots for all of those. And I've also come up with a system for meal planning and meal prep, where also usually on Fridays, but throughout the week, I plan recipes and then I make a shopping list based on ingredients we need. And then when we get the groceries in, I will, on occasion, at the beginning of the week, then or over the weekend, take a day to say, chop vegetables for a recipe or assemble the spice mix.
It's interesting. Um,
And I'll also come up with healthy versions of restaurant food.
Interesting. That so that you would like make it that you like make it home, and so on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, so there's one thing I maybe add in here, uh, is that um we do have a what do you want to call it? Sort of like sister show of that's one of our other podcasts, the World of Nutrition, with our own Marilyn Lemaire out of Hawaii. Um, which she does on the second Friday of the month. Which is hers is kind of all about nutrition for the mind, body, soul kinds of things. So just want to say that, but I see that we have Sue joining us now too. So thanks, Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Yeah, World of Nutrition is a great podcast as well. So that definitely is worthwhile. It's nice that it is not. Um, it's very complimentary to what you do. Hers is
Maybe I could be a
specifically.
guest on that too.
That would be amazing because she's spectacular. If you guys haven't met yet, we need to make that happen because yeah, she's out of Hawaii and her show is on the second Friday of the month at 1 o'clock Hawaii time, which ends up being like 5 o'clock our time right now. And lots and lots of good things happening there. She's always has 2 guests on each time. And guess what? I see we've got somebody else joining us as well. We've got Mark from On the Mark TV, and he's got his hand raised. So we're going to go ahead and bring him in to say hello as well. Oh my goodness! And just so you know, we are live on Choose Greater Health right now. So how perfect is that? And actually, and you are muted, Mark, just so you know.
Okay, so this
There
is
we go.
Maureen Cooper, and this is Tommy Ranger. Now,
Hi,
I'm going to
guys.
blow you guys away. You ready for this? So
I'm
I
ready.
met Maureen. Maureen has GBS, okay? And she had GBS paralysis, started around 2013. Tommy had paralysis back in 1976, GBS, one of the first people in the history to have it. Started with the swine flu, okay? And then Barry Shore, who interviewed me today on Eye on Las Vegas, has GBS. So I just created the first ever GBS support group.
Oh, I love that.
How's that?
That's
Kurt,
impressive.
you impressed, Kurt? Come on, Kurt. I need that seal of approval. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? So I got
That's really
Tommy
cool.
Ranger,
That's unusual.
Maureen Cooper, and Barry Shore are all part of the GBS support group. And none of these guys have ever met anybody who had GBS, and now I introduced them to 2 friends.
And then each of them is a powerhouse too. So what an amazing group.
So I just got interviewed by Barry Shore. Then I got interviewed by Ryan for those Arizona Mosaic. Then Tommy interviewed me, and then Tommy's the one that's doing the pickle brawl. That's advertising on the Mark TV. That's going to be held in the second week of March. We have ABA and NBA, UFC, MLB, everything coming in massive. We're going to be doing. It's like a Jerry Lewis telethon for all the nonprofits. We're going to be doing with we're bringing in Myron Gunnels with Real Fathers Inc., Todd Lingell with CARES Foundation. We're going to bring in Brian Gibson with PDH. We're bringing everybody in, and we're going to raise a ton of money for all our nonprofits.
Awesome.
And we're going to have Anthony
That's
Sardelli's going to
beautiful.
come out here, and then hopefully Maureen's healthy enough to go. Tommy's running it. Tommy was an ASU athlete, and he owned the biggest online auction company in the world. Tried to get bought out by Jeff Bezos and everybody else, and Jeff sent his plane, and Tommy said nope. So we're going to bring back online auction. We're going to have the biggest home shopping network available. So we're bringing that out. We're also bringing sports betting on the Mark TV. So we're meeting with our sports betting guy right after this.
Oh my gosh.
So
I love it.
it is not. It is. This is going to be huge. This is going to be a billion viewer monster. Seriously. And then I was told today that Anthony, we're going to start bringing in the Disability Network is now going to be fall under On the Mark TV and Nonprofit TV. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be controlling the Disability Network also.
Excellent.
Coming under the flagship.
Adding into the powerhouse. I love it. So many good things happening. Well, give our love to everybody there, and thank you for hopping on here with us, because my goodness, what a treat.
I want you guys to see Maureen and Tommy, yes. I don't want Kurt to think they're fictional characters. Like
yeah,
most
they're
of his
not
friends,
fictional.
you know what I mean? I don't want Kurt to think I'm making people up, you know what I mean?
I think we're good.
I do know a few people.
Oh,
all right,
goodness.
We're going to visit. You guys have fun. We'll see you later.
Awesome. Thank you. All our love, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Well, that was a treat.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And really, talk about Choose Greater Health. To have never met anybody else with the same condition, and in a matter of a very short time here, that he has met 3 different individuals that have that same situation that they're dealing with, that they can all put their minds together. And oh my gosh, that's amazing to me.
Yeah. I'm still kind of a unicorn with my oxygen deprivation brain injury caused by blood clots in my lungs. There is at least one Facebook support group about anoxic brain injuries that I'm part of, although a lot of them are the family members whose loved ones have had even more challenges than I have.
Wow. Well, to be able to have a network of folks that can help each other out is so valuable. That you're not alone. Sometimes it's really helpful just to even know that part. That's like it's not just one person here dealing with this. There's others that are around and wanting to support and help, and that helps so much.
Yeah, I'd like to get my book into book clubs and other support groups and even medical conferences. The pre-order campaign runs until February 16th.
Oh, excellent. So if people are interested, where do they go?
I can share the link to that with you, and you can add it to the show notes.
That would be perfect. Well, and I know we were talking a little bit about ways to stay healthy and active, and I am actually going to share my screen for just a second here, because one thing that we have been doing for a long time is the 12 o'clock shakedown, which sounds weird. It's an odd name, but when you understand the behind the scenes part of what all happened here. So 12 o'clock noon Central Time Zone. This is actually a picture of Jim. He's the guy who started the whole thing. And this 12 o'clock shakedown is a group of us that get together literally every day of the year, every day. And it's 15 minutes of music and motion. So we do a Facebook Live, we do YouTube Live, we go live wherever we can and share it out there. And here I can scroll down, you can see this is the one we did today. And it is 15 minutes, we set that timer, and it's music and motion. So simple moves, easy things to do, and yet you modify it so that it works for you, because not everybody can do the same things. We've had a variety of folks that have been in with us. The gentleman that started the group has MS, and that's how several of the folks that are in the group found out about it, was through him and the support group that they're in. But we've also had folks with different types of paralysis, and so you name it. And we always say, just do what you can. And our one friend only had use of one arm, so he would always do things with the one arm, and versus doing two. It's just you do what you can, adapt it to what you can do, and it's all about just getting moving. And then we connect literally on a daily basis. It's something where we all can be somewhat accountable with one another, because we are there. We can check in on each other. Trying to see if I can turn the sound off on this, but I'll stop sharing. But it can be found on Facebook and our YouTube channel as well. So what you saw there, the 12 o'clock shakedown, it's literally facebook.com/12 o'clock shakedown, all spelled out. You can search for it. It's easy to find.
I may even have seen that on LinkedIn.
Yes, and it's on LinkedIn. Awesome. It's fun, and it's open for anybody to join us. We just would need people to reach out and ask for the Zoom link. It's not our Zoom account. It's a friend that is allowing us to use that. And we promised we would not just blast it out there, because, Zoom bombers and all the negative, icky stuff that can happen. So we promised we wouldn't blast it out there. However, email me and I would gladly share the link, because we highly encourage folks to come join us, because it's fun. Let's see, the easiest way is to send something to me, Susan@projectdiehard.org. Again, Susan@projectdiehard.org. If you email me there, I will email back the link and you can join us. You don't have to come every day, come when you can, but most of us show up pretty much every day, and it's fun. It keeps you moving. It gives you some energy back. It's not a big thing. It's 15 minutes. So
that does get in the 15 minutes of movement a day recommendation.
Yes. That's beautiful. And we keep it fun. We have after we do that part, we celebrate all the things that are worth celebrating that day. There's lots of different websites out there that have national whatever, you name it, there's a day to celebrate it. So we run through that while we're still on the live stream as well, so we can celebrate all the fun things going on. So I'm putting that out there, that it's an easy way to get things moving again, and especially those that are in like I would say like an office job where you're sitting a lot, maybe staring at a screen, and it's like, you know what, you got to get up and move. It's not hard to do. And if 12 o'clock noon Central Time does not work, that's why part of why we live stream it. You can go to it whatever time works best for you. It's available.
Yeah, sounds great.
So that's just one of our fun things that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we have one more thing I want to share. Maybe I can do that right away here as well. This show is available on the Easy Way platform. Let me show you what that looks like. So Easy Way Events. I don't know if you guys can see the address bar at the top there, but the letter E, the letter Z, way, events.com. We like to do things the easy way events. And when you go there, just scroll down, and I did click on search from calendar just to bring the calendar itself up. I moved ahead to February because the next time we're here, oh my gosh, look at this, 2 o'clock. Whoop, where did it go? Let me do it again. I clicked too fast. Choose Greater Health. So it shows the start time here. I have it on here as Central Time. Actually, Kurt, did I make a mistake though? This is out of California. Do I need to put California time? Okay, so I do need to make an adjustment, but I do have it in the writing here that it's at 2 o'clock Central Time, and Paige is the host. And let me move us down. We're going to view the event itself. There we go. Choose Greater Health. The next show is in 21 days, 1 hour and 20 minutes from now. And if you click the register now button, that will take you to the Calendly link that Paige has to be able to sign up and be a guest on the show.
And if you're an integrative medicine provider, I highly suggest it.
Beautiful. That's perfect. Here's the Zoom link that we are on right now. And then when you scroll down, you got the event details here. The second and fourth Friday of the month, 2 o'clock Central. Our host, Paige, her website. And I actually grabbed the write-up that's on the YouTube channel, which again, that's right down here below that, where you can subscribe to Paige's YouTube channel. That's the same description that's found on there as well. So please come and join the fun. Paige is wonderful, and there's so many good things happening. You can use this easywayevents.com to find Choose Greater Health, and everything you need is here. So just another easy way to get involved.
Thank you, Sue. And we had a good show today.
Love it. And I'm so happy that you are doing this. Again, second and fourth Fridays of the month, 2 o'clock Central. Choose Greater Health. Who wouldn't want to choose that? That's what we all want to do. So thank you so much, Paige, for all you do. Emily, for getting us all started here. And, oh gosh, any last words? Any last thoughts you want to share?
That there are more options out there available than we may think, and it can be fun too.
Awesome. What's fun gets done. So let's find some fun ways to stay healthy and keep choosing greater health.